Hey everyone, it's Amy here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so very much for being here today. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you and for the continued support that you've given me on my channel. This beautiful little piece is a special piece requested for my daughter. I will put a picture of her in here. This is us at my mom's 70th birthday party in the limo that she rented. Here we are being silly. So Izzy is leaving for university in the fall, and her roommate are already planning the decorating theme for their dorm room. They are decorating in an ocean theme, and so she asked me if I could create an ocean colored theme for her. So that's what I've done with some Aussie Floetrol. I've done a beautiful swipe. One of the things that I wanted to do was add in some of this really pretty cobalt blue in the background. So this is Amsterdam's cobalt blue mixed with 3 parts Australian Floetrol. And I'm simply smearing it across just a plain white base coat. I also forgot to mention that yesterday was her 18th birthday. I can't even believe it. I feel like I was 18 yesterday. Not really sure how it happened that I now have an 18-year-old heading off to university. So yes, this ocean theme happens to be a new obsession of mine anyway, so it was pretty awesome that she asked if I would create a piece for her and her roommate for in their room. So this cobalt blue is super pretty. I love how this piece turns out with it in the background. So that first color that I laid down there was Amsterdam's Brilliant Blue, and then Artminds Seaglass, Arteza Pearl Sky Blue. Arteza I really love, but it's so hard to get in Canada. That's just a blue mix. I had a bunch of blues left over, so I mixed them together. And this is the Brilliant Blue again. I wanted it in there a little bit more. This is Mont's Ultramarine with some Amsterdam's Payne's Gray just to darken it up a wee bit. And again, that Brilliant Blue. I love, love, love the Brilliant Blue. And TLP Macaw, which is a gold indigo color shift. I wanted some iridescence in there. And then some 24 karat gold by Deco Art. Gotta have that in an ocean theme piece. It just gives it some beautiful contrast. And some cells. And then my 3 parts Australian Floetrol to my Amsterdam Titanium White. I'm going to be setting up a playlist for all of the ocean themed pieces that I've created. I've actually created a couple more pieces since I've done this one, just with the paints that I had left over, and like I said, it's sort of become a little bit of an obsession of mine, and the Aussie Floetrol just gives it such beautiful lacing. And yeah, I mentioned in my last video that I am going to be doing a video coming up very soon of a lot of the pieces that I've created in their dry form. I'm really bad at not sharing the dried results. I'm really picky and like to have them varnished before I share them because the varnish just makes them look even better. So be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and keep an eye out for that video. I know there's been quite a few requests. One of the biggest requests that I've had was for the piece that my son and I did together. I will put a card up right here at the top. So this piece was inspired by our fabulous Molly. She has been doing a lot of swipes with the Australian Floetrol, and then she also does that little scoop and pull. I wanted to just, instead of having such a straight hard edge on both of those, I wanted to kind of try and create a little bit of movement, and I also wanted to spin them out instead of tilting them out. So I have my cake spinner underneath with a silicone mat. I also took my cake spinner and covered the majority of it in press and seal. Press and seal is an amazing tool to have if you are a fluid artist. It can be used for so many different things. I have another video coming up very soon where I poured on 2 vinyl records and I put the press and seal on the back side over the hole so that as the piece dried, the paint didn't fall through the hole, but then afterwards I was able to still poke through and add that hole in. I didn't want the paint to run through and pull the piece through the hole of the record. So great tool to have. Like I said, keep an eye out for that. I created those 2. I have 2 records for the same video that I did in rainbow colors for a really good friend of mine, and I've already showed him pictures and he is super impressed with how they turned out. I did them the same way that I did this piece with the Australian Floetrol and the schmears, and I spun them out. And that day I had shorts on because it's crazy hot here, as it is in a lot of places across the world, and I completely covered my legs. So I do have a picture of my legs completely covered in paint after that piece. So a couple more swipes here. I like to do some swipes, spin them out to get the stretched effect, and then go back in again with new swipes so that I get tighter lacing as well as the stretched out lacing. I like the contrast of both, and seeing them together just is really beautiful in my mind. And Izzy really loves how this piece turned out, and I'm really hoping her roommate does too. So as I'm working away at editing this video, I just completed the massive diptych that I've been talking about for several months now for our living room. Just finished it, and I did them in the ocean colors with a little bit of a twist, not quite the same colors as these ones here, but I did 2 36 by 24 inch canvases in a circle Dutch pour. So be sure to stay tuned and subscribe to my channel so that you'll see that piece. The only part about it was my camera stopped halfway through. However, James was helping me out because it was the canvases are so massive, and he caught it, thank goodness. So before I finished the piece, we got the camera started again, and I caught the last part of the creation as well as the wet results and some pictures, and it turned out absolutely beautiful. So I can hardly wait to share that one with you as well. So like I said, there are a lot of exciting things coming up on my channel that I'm crazy excited to share. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad that I stopped my voiceover when I did, because James came up, let out a massive belch. Anyone who has seen our date night series, he gets up to some crazy antics while we're filming, and he's definitely a funny guy. I will put up a card right here as well for, let's see, we just did one called Are We Losing Our Marbles, where we did a marble pour, but we have done several videos together, and he is always up to something. If it's not passing gas in some sort of way, it's his crazy language. So yeah, gotta love him. What can I say? Can't live with him, can't live without him. He really helped me out with the massive diptych and measuring to make sure that I got my circle in the center of the 2 canvases, so that was pretty awesome. Anyway, this piece is just about finished here. Loving these results. And I know that Izzy absolutely loves this piece, and really that's all that matters to me, is that she loves the piece that I've created for her and her brand new dorm room. She moves in on September the 4th. I can't believe that that's in a month. So here are the close-up wet results. Amazing lacing. Love those stretched out lines, and then that cobalt blue that's in the background that I did right at the very beginning, and then there's that tighter lacing that I came in and did afterwards. Love the contrast of the two. They definitely go well together. It almost looks like a spider web in the background, except that it's blue. And please don't tell Izzy that it looks like a spider web, or she will not take it into her room. Love that effect. Give that a try. I know Molly does it all the time with black, and I wanted to try it with the blue, and it worked out absolutely amazing. So thanks for watching, everyone. I'm so glad that you joined me today. Take care, have a great day and a great week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!